We now return to Let's Play Civilization Revolution. There we go. Ah, yeah. And another Legion army. The Americans are serious. Okay. Wow. Emulator's not very good with the music. When did they declare war on us? I don't know. But they clearly saw what was going on down there. Okay, we got that in time. Let's not waste more time with that. Grief. How about a workshop? Let's get a workshop going so we have some actual production. That's not going to matter. Okay, well, how about a granary? No, that's not going to matter either. So let's go with a temple. And form an army. You can provide experience to new units, or you can upgrade all non-veterans to veterans. Let's settle them in Athens. Shazbat. Okay. So, Atlantis is down here somewhere. I think. Let's go for a walk. Yep, the entire north has been mapped, so it has to be down south. Secret of literacy for monarchy. Okay. Now we can build courthouses, even though we should have already known that. I guess maybe that starting thing really only counted for the first city? Man. Now screw you. Okay, so China isn't ready for war either. They're going to start building up, just like the Romans. Who is this? Just a lone legionary? Okay, well, let's get this guy some experience. Okay, the Japanese are trying to expand their sphere of influence, so we are leading not in economics, but we don't have to worry about that. Okay, cathedrals. So now we can, and we got a +1 culture bonus to all of our, okay, good. Fundamentalism, we don't need it. We'll stick with democracy. Ooh, invention leads to gunpowder. Then the rest of the world will leave us alone. Okay, so let's send them off. That's not a very good idea, actually. I think we'd do better just to wait until they come for us. Because I trust the hoplites. Okay, where is Atlantis? There's no way. They would have told me if someone had found Atlantis.
Ceteturum. Lunasio.
They've only got one city. They haven't even started colonizing. Okay, fine. We are now merely uncivilized. Which is a good start for someone who wanted to get to a cultured victory. There's one artifact left, okay. Well, it's back the other way, no doubt. Although, wait a minute here. If we just keep going this way, we'll come around. Man, I'm gonna be so mad if it's at the end, and I just had to take a right instead of a left. We have not learned irrigation, really. Okay, we'll exchange that. This is actually getting us tech bonuses, not culture. And it's probably helping. Well, the Chinese are number 2 on the tech. Japanese are now democracy, so they're expanding again. No big deal there. Could we take out that legion? I think since we've got, let's see, what else have we got here? We got 2 catapults. Let's just wait. I want an army before we start going anywhere. Okay, Athens. How about a workshop? Workshop is going to take a bit. Cathedral is going to take even more. Okay, let's build a granary so we can start feeding some people. Then we'll start working on production so we can start building things that aren't going to take centuries to complete. There we go. Hooray! Engineering. 1 production. Feudalism. We already got that, I thought. We got knights in Athens, and we now know banking, so we got some gold. None of that is particularly useful, actually. If we're really honest about it. But more troops to fuel the war effort. That'll be good. Invention. Hooray. And we got a great person for it. Gunpowder. And a settler. Screw you, Abe. Well, I'm almost tempted to just... Well, actually, you know, this is a brand new place. If I got myself another trireme, could go settle the new world. Man, there just aren't very many places, though. This might be okay. We'd get marble, as opposed to a little bit more trade over here. Because that would be 5 and 5, and this would be like 7 and 5 and 4, and okay, well, let's set this guy out here. I could actually just have him join the city, because you can do that here, and that would increase us by 1. Rather than wasting the time for the trireme to come back. Yeah, okay. Well, the Romans do have a colony. So we can't actually, until we come against Washington, we can't actually get anywhere by... well, could we squeeze through here? We can't actually get anywhere by supporting our galleon attacking the city. Albert Einstein, hooray! Yeah, the music is definitely slowing down. This is not going to go well. Do I have any other horses? I don't. So we just have everyone. Let me think about it. How many more turns do we have? 7 turns. Okay. Gunpowder! Oh yeah. The Americans don't stand a chance. Unfortunately, I'm a democracy, which means that if I completely shock and awe them by conquering San Francisco, they're gonna sue for peace, and I will have no choice but to accept it. Wow. Well, let's go with university then. Yeah, I'm actually going to wait until we conquer San Francisco. Now, how's that going to do? That should do well. That takes out quite a bit. Oh man, we got a third attack? There goes the American Legion. Let's give it guerrilla. Although, actually, what, again? Okay. Now if we attack... Did I lose the ability to see into the... I mean, really, I don't understand what's going on there. But it is time to move everyone forward. Except for maybe them, because they might sneak around and I don't want to have to chase them. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that one rifleman squad will do just fine. San Francisco is so screwed. And we will use them to churn out our new gunpowder units. Oh. We can't get them to do it again. Okay, how about these guys? This might be bad. Got pikemen, but we've got an army, and that gives us an advantage. Gonna get a minus 50 because of that river, but this might turn out okay, because they are veterans. What happened to the Legion? There was a Legion army there. They're only good in a defensive capability, so let's not push it. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't want that. I wanted him to wait a turn, wait a turn. Okay, we jumped ahead in the technology race, and we still aren't doing that great. Okay, in my stated goal. So let's work on a workshop. Wait. I can build courthouses. Let's do that. Now that'll only speed it up a little bit. Oh, Rome, you're getting in my way. Okay, sneak around, and we're now confronted by the Chinese, who actually might be a bit of a problem soon, because they have the same technology that we do. At least when it comes to the Navy. Didn't stand a chance. Wow. Okay, they need to heal. I'm pretty sure sending a knight in there is going to be suicide. And a lone legionary is going to be equally so. Let's wait until we get that rifleman on board. Okay. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! Okay, well... Nevertheless, I have a feeling we're going to need this Western army. You bastard, Lincoln. He saw that rifleman and was like, Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to snarl traffic here. Maybe that means I can now focus on some stuff. Oh, great, we're in the modern era with sail ships and swords. Oh, shoot. Changed my mind. Let's do printing press. Izumo, that's a Japanese name. I guess the Chinese conquered it through culture? I could just leave the Legion outside of San Francisco as an oppressive reminder of my presence. You there. I guess it was just telling me the Romans are beating us economically. I may as well just go to Alpha Centauri at this... Oh, good. Civilization. At this point, I feel like I'm putting all my eggs in one basket there with all my army in the west and completely open to Rome. We do have some barbarians out here. Maybe I should sneak them around while I can still get to the coast and get someone out there. Yeah, why don't we do that, actually? Let's send... Oh, let's send the Legion. And I really ought to be focusing on... Okay, so that's gonna work. I really ought to be focusing on getting those cathedrals. After the courthouse, I'll go for cathedrals. I guess it doesn't matter. Because I haven't been... I mean, I just play the game the same way, really. Republic, huh? So they're expanding. I mean, really, no matter what my goal is, I always end up playing this game the same way. I just sort of build an army and get myself to navigation and then gunpowder and then decide how I want to end the game later. Okay. Well, the Chinese can't get to us, although they do have navigation, so... Cathedrals. They are a match for us on the sea, and they do... Oh. Yeah. It's a good move on your guys' part. So, I think I need to make a move towards combustion. Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. We'll wait a turn then. So I can get a destroyer, and then I can go, yeah. Holy crap. 2 galleons already. Well. The only thing I can see us really... Did I really take that galleon out? That's awesome. The only thing I can really see a problem in the immediate term is if they come and we got ourselves another guy. Great. 50% population growth or 1 in each city. Let's do 1 to each. That's probably never a good idea. Unless you have quite a lot of guys. No, but what I was saying was that the biggest threat we have is if China comes in with an invasion force. Because most of my defenses are currently sitting there on the Western Front. 1 culture, excellent. Steam power. Well, let's take out the barbarians who are on the move, because America has not been taking care of them. I think this is the lowest level of tech I've ever gotten these guys at this point in the game. I mean, modern era 1700s. Oh, you son of a bitch, Lincoln! This culture pushed me out. I guess I could have saved a few turns by taking the ship up there. Oh well. Maybe I should change my government so I can declare war on the Americans and just get that over with. I have a feeling, though, that they will declare on us soon enough. Okay, so they've actually started coming, but look at that, they don't have anything. Wow. Chinese actually aren't that great on the technological scale. Let's move here to block off this area and just tick them off in general. Horses. Great. Completely worthless. Okay, so we're almost to Rome in our cultural push. Then Lugdunum isn't going anywhere, so the Romans might start declaring war on us. Okay, there we go, cruiser. What the hell was I going for now? I've just been picking things at random. Mass media. Mass media is a cultural thing. To get mass media, we need corporation. To get corporation, we need industrialization. Okay. So let's start building some of these things. Hanging garden. Wow, okay. 9 turns for that. I could just come down and harass the Chinese for a bit. Oh, okay, the Romans have expanded now. Speaking of... No. Okay, no one has settled on this yet. I could make that a priority if I wanted to. Yeah, there's really no good place for this over here. So now if I want that, I'm going to have to take the galleon around. I guess I can bring it over here, just in case we get attacked from the east. Or I could have used it as an early transport. Courthouse finally built. Great. Get a workshop up and running. Rather than just let them build up forces here. Okay. Well, if that was the most we have to fear from the Chinese army, he said as 2 more armies came up. Despotism. Nice block. It's not going to help us. I'm not really concerned with stopping that galleon. I want to go get these other barbarians up there. And in fact, I could just have the cruiser come over. If that's really going to be a problem. Of course, I have no idea where that Chinese galleon was going. This army should be sufficient. Medic, sure. Now see, what I should have done was drop them off, so that the galleon gave me a bonus. I don't need your damn horses. Oh, let's see. I guess I can just put them here. Let's go see if we can find that galleon. Start work on the Colossus. Okay. Well, since we're over here, let's just get this guy back to Athens so we can expand. Ah, there you are. How many moves did I get? Good grief. Okay. "11 turns, I guess. We need to push culture a bit more. Let's attack this army. These armies, I guess, because there are several stacked there. No. I want more of you to attack. Let's see if one rifleman, this is probably a dumb idea, can take on a legion army. Seem to be taking on individual legions, not the army. And we can take that horseman. Or maybe not. Okay, well, I learned something today. Oh! Surprise! Wow. Okay. The immovable western wall. Wait, what? Wasn't I working on a... So someone else got there before me, I guess. Oh, what should I do? Let's put this back up here, block off the inner sea there. Okay, so the Romans and Japanese are still catching up. We're not doing very well on that culture front. No. I want the settler. There we go. Well, I guess if I got a courthouse in here, it would be... I mean, it's going to overlap influence with Athens. It would grow fast, though. This place would grow fast, too. I mean, I really wanted that marble, but I haven't actually been making any of the things that would help with. You would get in my way. Let's just wait. But, come up here. There. Again, we can avoid wasting a turn. Yeah, let's drop off these useless horsemen. And we'll come back here. Well, yeah, we'll just go there. Never mind. Okay. So, I think we're probably coming close to the end. Well, maybe not, actually. Got a ways to go on culture, but I think once we get over a certain point, it'll just start steamrolling. So, I'm going to stop it here, and I will see you next time.